Krugersdorp CBD is situated in Mogale City, in the West Rand District Municipality on the western edge of the Gauteng province. Krugersdorp town was renamed in 2001 to Mogale City after Mogale wa Mogale, a visionary Sotho Tswana Kgoshi of the Bapo ba Mogale people. Krugersdorp was established in 1887 during the gold rush era as a boomtown on the Gold Reef. Though Krugersdorp's glorious mining days are long gone, remnants of the massive gold mine dumps are found scattered to the south of the CBD, sterilizing land for development and hampering the integration of the CBD with Kagiso. A few remaining refineries and gold plants are still active in the area, along with informal miners colloquially known as Zamazamas. Mogale City and Krugersdorp CBD present a post-mining landscape that is in dire need of rehabilitation. Since the decline in mining activities, tourism began to play a role in the town's existence, becoming an area with a diversity of cultural, natural, and archaeological attractions. Most notably, the cradle of humankind, a mere 20 kilometers away. Krugersdorp CBD's grid layout and wide roads allow the town to be easily navigated with ample parking available on streets. It has a highly walkable character on street level. Rows of trees on the sidewalks of most streets create a pleasant climate, further supporting walkability, whilst also contributing to the character of the area. The municipal offices cover an impermeable superblock in the center of the CBD, reducing walkability by creating a break in the grid. However, the impressive building complex establishes a focal point from all sides of the buildings with unique features, thereby enhancing the CBD's identity. Although the old CBD is contained with typical CBD activities, limited to a few blocks, municipal plans extend the CBD boundaries far out to include active or potentially active facilities such as the Dr. Yusuf Dadoo Hospital, the stadium, and Coronation Park. Linkages to these are large vehicle-dominated roads that are not pedestrian-friendly, lacking a character typical of a CBD. Pretoria Street on the northern edge of the old CBD sees most of the town's bustling activity, with the newly constructed taxi ranks surrounded by a hive of activity. With many empty trader stalls behind the fence within the facility, informal traders have located themselves in front of the fence on the pavement of Pretoria Street, selling vegetables and other commodities. The rank draws people from Kagiso, Mansfield, and Randfontein who visit and work in the CBD. The new development also resulted in more formal businesses opening up in the area. Even though the new President's Square Mall on the northeastern corner of the old CBD is not a typical CBD retail typology, it assists in creating activity on this edge. On the other side, at the southern edge of the old CBD, is the beautiful building of the old railway station, a national monument and declared a Gauteng Provincial Heritage Resource. This is only one of the examples of why Krugersdorp is well known for its heritage architecture. The area around the station is characterized by informal activity concentrated around an informal taxi rank, even though the Prasa railway line and the station are not operational anymore.
Where we are challenged is on the way to Randfontein, because there's a number of low-cost housing projects, but infrastructure is a great barrier in terms of that.
Krugersdorp CBD confronts a number of challenges. One of the biggest challenges is a lack of people at night due to limited residential opportunities available in the CBD. The CBD sees an exodus of people after 5 p.m. due to low activity when people head home and shops close for the night. Some disused and dilapidated buildings scattered throughout the area not only contribute to a degraded environment but also lead to homeless people moving in. Social challenges such as substance abuse, sex work, and crime tend to proliferate as neglect increases. This is more noticeable towards the train station and specifically on Sieve Wright Street. Other prominent structures, such as the Bob van Rieenen Stadium, which at one point in time was to become the Amakosi Stadium, are also unused and in a state of disrepair.
It used to be functioning as a provincial stadium. There used to be provincial tournaments, a lot of activities, school inter-houses.
It is evident that there is concern about homeless people living on the streets, which is partially addressed through NGOs and underfunded homeless shelters located in the town. The issue of public safety goes hand in hand with urban poverty, a lack of feet other than the homeless at night, and abandoned buildings harboring difficult social complexities. The need for active surveillance and passive surveillance through more people using the public space is critical. Despite these challenges, Krugersdorp CBD still has a unique character with a strong heritage preservation appeal, showcasing a great diversity of architecturally significant buildings. This provides a tourism opportunity acknowledged by the municipality. They also show their ability to consider tourism potential in a visionary way by focusing on other unique elements, such as international sports. They do, however, maintain a sense of realism by acknowledging that basic infrastructure maintenance, urban safety, and cleanliness go a long way towards making Krugersdorp CBD an attractive space for investment and tourism. Once these basics are addressed, a visionary initiative such as the proposed Arts Boulevard along Monument Road will play a huge place-making role. Lastly, Krugersdorp CBD is already an active functioning space during the day, with formal and informal trading coexisting together in one space. Efforts to liven up activity during nighttime through the facilitation of residential developments, with 18 buildings already considered for social housing, could transform the CBD to also become a well-functioning space at night. Residences for students studying at the local TVET college and other academic institutions should further contribute to a functional CBD that is not only busy during the day but also lively at night. An attribute that might convince tourists to favor the Krugersdorp CBD with its unique heritage element above suburbs surrounding it.